Hey, where snappers, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Mass Effect. Today, we're picking up where we left off in the last stream, and you guys may ask, Tortimer, why are you recording this and not streaming it? We attempted to stream it, actually, on Thursday, which is our normal time slot, and unfortunately for us, Beam was dying that night. The people who were actually able to get into the stream had a very choppy experience, got kicked several times, especially during key sequences, and there were others who notified me they weren't even able to get the site to load, couldn't even get to the forums to potentially report an issue. Like, the site was dying on Thursday night when we were doing this, and unfortunately, that just happened to be the night that we were doing the finale, and so I was like, well, hopefully the VOD will be okay, I can upload those and it'll be fine. But no, the VODs that being recorded were also extremely choppy and things like that, so we reloaded this. I'm reloading the save, and I'm going to record it for you guys, because I can't have you guys missing out on the finale of the game that we've been playing for so long, especially considering this is a very story-driven experience. That's why I'm taking the time to actually record this as opposed to just uploading the stream. It's supposed to be a stream series, but unfortunately Beam was just dying on Thursday night, and so it was, even the people who were there could barely tell what was going on. It was very choppy, slideshowy, things like that. So anyway, we're jumping in. Last episode, or the last segment you guys would have seen, was from Vermeer. We got a lot of explanation on what was going on with Saren and his plans. We unfortunately lost Caden as a teammate. He died in a nuclear explosion, and or by Geth. I guess we don't really know what his ultimate fate was, but presumably he is dead. Thankfully, we did not have to lose Rex, but we are now heading. We've just left the planet. We just finished debriefing with our team, and now we're going to continue
the mission
the game.
update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
So in the stream on Thursday, you guys who are here made some decisions with us, and so I will be maintaining those decisions that you guys made, for good or for bad. We're going to maintain the decisions that you guys made to the best of my memory, and so we'll kind of continue the save file. I'm going to try, basically just be trying to recreate it from what we tried to do, at least on Thursday.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the terminus systems.
You think a blockade's going to stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
I think his greatest weapon was Sovereign, the giant sentient reaper who wants to wipe out all mankind.
One ship going into the terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
It's not politics as a matter of galactic security, but yeah, sure, let's let politics get in the way, as it does with everything in life.
Are you insane? After everything I've done, you still don't believe me?
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
I don't care if they ground me, but they refuse to go after Saren. If they don't stop him from finding the conduit, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal, and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
We're out of the game for now, but I'll find a way back in.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
You should probably go meet with him.
All right. Joker. Yeah. All right. So we're going on to the Citadel. Let's bring, for those purposes, let's bring Garrus, member of CSEC, and I guess we'll bring Ash, a member of the Alliance. That'll work out. Except
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Who are you? Why are you?
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
Sorry, Commander. The Normandy's locked down. Ambassador Udina gave the order.
Got it. I was like, there's never anybody else in the airlock besides me. I've never seen her before in my life. Even on, like, I played through this game a number of times. I don't know if I've ever noticed that. Anyway, what is this? What? Oh, Codex. Okay, great. Let's get in the elevator. And we're supposed to head to Flux. We should also, before we, make our final push here, we should probably go through and make sure that
officials have
people have
announced
got
that
the
their
gear they
research
need.
colony on Pharos is being shut down. Difficult living conditions combined with poor yield of viable discoveries made it economically unfeasible to keep the colony going. Exogeny stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
I think the fact that all of their colonists are dead, as well as, I guess, we killed the Thorian too, which is really the reason they were there, probably more stemmed from that than simple economic concerns. I guess replacing all their colonists and not having anything to study would potentially be an economic concern. But anyway, let's not worry about that now.
Commander, Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
This lady. I guess
What
we'll
do you
play
want
nice.
to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Well,
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I'm afraid I can't discuss the details of my missions.
So you were there on a mission from the Council? That's very interesting. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned. And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Usually, she's like basically an avatar of like the worst of reporters, and usually in most playthroughs you watch, if you're not trying to be a fairly strict paragon, the interview usually ends with you socking her in the mouth because she just gets a little in your face and a little bit annoying. But you can toe the line and play things right, which is what we're doing here, so that'll be fine. Okay, so again, we're heading down to Flux.
Technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Alright, so we're heading down to Flux to meet with Captain Anderson. He apparently has something he would like to tell us. So we're going to head down there and see what he's up to. We should at some point, I think I started saying, and then the elevator interrupted me the last time, we should at some point make a stop and make sure that our gear, or our teammates, who are at least going to be coming with us in a minute here when we have potential combat situations, we should make sure they've got the best gear we've got on us. We haven't spent a lot of time doing the inventory stuff, and nobody did take the time to remind me last week to go ahead and do that in between streaming, and I forgot to do it since then. So
you're the Spectre, right?
I am the Spectre. I'm very busy though. Thank you very much for your time. I'm moving on. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright. Flux is up this way. Seeing as I streamed this last night, I'm pretty aware of where we're going.
Pardon me, soldier. Could I take a moment of your time?
We talked to him last night.
Soldier,
I
I've
think
got
we
a
can get
major
some Paragon
situation,
points
and I need
for
help
it,
from
so.
somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand. It's important. So what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand! Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
There's no shame in having a problem, but you have to get treatment.
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school. This public service announcement brought to you by Commander Shepard. Alright, Captain Anderson, let's do it.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission. Just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He's not gonna let you waltz into his office and use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
Udina won't let this slide, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Alright. Yeah, usually we come into this club before the situation. There's a couple things like this chick's being hounded by her boyfriend or something. Like, there's a couple things. We didn't do a whole lot of side questy stuff on the Citadel, though. I don't know, we just wanted to kind of get back into the action, and we spent a fair bit of time here at the beginning, and we just never really came back. But, yeah, I've never actually, I was talking about this in the stream last night, I've never actually chosen the option, I don't even know if it's possible, I suppose, but chosen the option where the captain goes to the Citadel Control Center and attempts to take control. I always choose him going to the Ambassador's office, because it's just so freaking satisfying what's going to happen here in a minute. So, yeah, it's weird. I don't know that I've ever seen that. I need to pull up a playthrough where somebody actually does that. And/or I guess when we're done here, I'll reload the save file and go do it myself. But yeah, I've never seen that segment go through, which is weird because I played through the games quite a few times for the purposes of there's all these little things that you can do that'll completely change the playthrough. And so it would be interesting to see how that particular situation is scripted to play out.
Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
The L-Corps are the big gray manatee guys who say what their inflection is supposed to be because they're so monotone. They're like, surprised. This is such a shock. Yeah, those guys. We dealt with them when we first came to the Citadel. Alright. Now, we gotta get back to the Normandy so that we're on board by the time Captain Anderson does his thing. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck here either way. So, let's, yes, to docking bay. Perfect. Let's let it ride.
A research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry.
Yeah, you could say that.
Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster, although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
Well, not as a result of the charges. We had him brought up on charges before we even went out to Noveria. Or before we went up to Peak 15. Had nothing to do with that. Alrighty. Here we go, people, let's move! Move, move, move! The sprint's not working. Go faster. Get on the ship.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Here we go. I love this.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Oh, yeah. One and done. Go, 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 go!
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
Alright. Let's go talk to Joker real quick, and then we'll head on with our mission to get to Ilos and stop Saren. There may be other dialogue options. I don't know. Joker's is funny. And then we'll move on.
Oh, damn it. No sign of pursuit? I was hoping the Council would send some ships after us. I was looking forward to putting the Normandy through her paces. Figured I'd get to see what this ship can really do.
Saren's still out there. Maybe we'll get a chance to play hide-and-seek with Sovereign.
You know, it doesn't seem like much fun when you say it, Commander. So you need something?
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Nope, just here to trade quips, Joker. No big deal. Keep on keeping on. Alright, we've got a point of interest on our map here. My guess is it's the galaxy map because we're supposed to set course for Ilos. So let's do that.
Message coming in.
Uh-oh.
Patching it through.
Busted.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot.
Yeah, she did.
There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Busted. Seems like they're more worried about my interview than the fact that I broke out of the Citadel and hijacked the Normandy. So we'll just kind of leave that out of it for a moment. Alright, making the jump to Ilos. Go. Ilos, travel to another system. Let's do it. Playing, baby.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course, but part of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel. I want this to be special.
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
Just tell me what to do.
Oh, I'm sorry, a minor technical glitch there. Welcome back.
Goddess. That was incredible, Shepard.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say thank you for everything.